Right, so a bit of a different video today. I'm going to do a answering some comments video. Reason being is because lately it's been so hot, I've not been feeling very well. I've got I'm suffering from like really bad indigestion or something for about a week maybe. You see the heartburn or indigestion, it kind of leaves you a bit distracted. So I've been meaning to reply to people's comments, but for ages I just haven't, because you know, I'm sat there doing other stuff or sat there doing nothing. So I thought I'd answer some of the comments now. So I'll probably only answer the ones which are, well, probably more questions than anything. No, actually, I'll just go through the ones which are relevant to answer. So, Tom Lamb, he said, fantastic trap, give you a thumbs up. So, cheers, Tom. On reverse Thailand bird trap, Captain Fish said, seems overly complicated. The simpler the better, less can go wrong. Well, that's true. But you know, that's how things are. Water Rockets Rule said, nice trap, I've seen something like it on FPS Outback. The guy was using wire. I'll have to have a look at that. Henry Tudor said, back in the day in China they banned all weapons so people learned to use everyday items for self-defense, even hands and feet, but with the advent of the gun that has become less effective. That's on UK legal self-defense weapons. Repurposed multi-fuel stove, Martin Carroll said, as always a great video, goes to prove you don't need lots of money to begin bushcrafting prepping. Cheers mate. Weird, this heartburn what I've got is kind of making me feel a little bit breathless as well. And I've just drunk a really strong cup of coffee, which I probably shouldn't have done, because up until then it was relatively alright. Tony Napoli, alright Tony, he said, nice one Malk, simple and effective, and that's on Mess Tin Mousetrap. Sean's World said, hi Malk, sub these, they have some great stuff on their channel, I reckon your brother would also like it. Cheers Sean, I'll have a look. Like I said, to all of you, especially my regular commenters, I was going to write to you and reply, but I've just not been feeling like it, so a video is easier. Sam's World of Rations said, nice comprehensive video, and that's on repurposed MRE type meals. Cheers Sam. Mad Dog Survival said, that's a great easy to remember trap mate. Maybe a bit of additional weight like mud or something on the base of the mess tin would make it a little faster. Thanks again brother, excellent job. Best wishes my friend. Cheers Mad Dog. Yeah, no, I agree there. Yeah, put some, that could be quite easy to put some mud, especially wet mud, because that would just stick to it. That's on the Mess Tin Mousetrap. Marcus Rayner, this is on same one, Mess Tin Mousetrap, said, superb and really inventive. I caught a starling with an old biscuit tin with a hinged lid, a stick and some string and some bread as a child in the mid-70s. I was so proud of myself I ran home to show my mum. She opened the tin, screamed in fright, dropped the tin and the starling took flight around our living room. I had to fetch an old miner from up our street called Joe to come and set it free. Then I got the regulation good hiding. Happy days. Well, cheers Marcus. William Kinnear, a trap out of nothing. Your mind must be thinking trap only Malk. Laugh out loud, brilliant. That's on Mess Tin Mousetrap. To be honest, I'm always thinking of traps all the time. Three things I always think of. I'm always thinking of repurposed stuff, trapping things, and or just anything I could make out of something, you know. So Steve said, great trap. This is on Mess Tin Mousetrap again. Cheers Steve. Marcus Bratton said, good one Malk. Would you put some sort of net underneath it to contain the mouse for disposal? Otherwise when you lift the tin off it might scarper perhaps. All the best mate. Well Marcus, that's actually a really good point. Yeah, so a bag or something, you know, lay it down flat, so you got the Mess Tin Mousetrap goes off, you could just lift the whole thing up and, you know, like that. So a bag or a net or something definitely would work. Bushcraft Bums said, That's awesome, mate. Nice simple trigger. Thanks for sharing. Cheers, mate. That's on the messaging mousetrap. I wanted to... Right, so the next ones are on the messaging mousetrap. I'll go through them. So, Nat Tomes said, I wanted to see you catch a mouse. Well, yeah, well, if I could set the trail cam up, I might be able to do some of that. But the thing is, one of them things, you know, the last time I went through all the effort to put the trail cam up to catch a mouse, hardly anyone watched it anyway, and so sometimes these things, you know, you might please one person, you might please 1,000, but you know how it goes. So sometimes the effort, I know, is worth putting it in to do it. Who knows it said creative use for a mess tin. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, mate. Melanie Robb said great video. Cheers, mate. Somebody Love said really impressed with this trigger. Brilliant idea, mate. Cheers, mate. X-Ray Zulu said good trigger mount. Your improvisation is as clever as a trigger. Cheers, mate. Drain Survival, excellent, my friend. Cheers, mate. Paul Taylor. Your improvisational urban crap it fan skills are impressive, mate. Another excellent video. Thanks from Paul. Cheers, Paul. CJ wrapped up in excellent, well done. Sam's World of Ration. Great products, we'll keep an eye out for them. Oh, this is right now we're changing this onto the books. This is the How to Make a Catapult book. So, Sam's World of Rations. Great products, we'll keep an eye out for them. Dwayne Myers, XDM50 said, very, very nice. I love this format. I ordered mine yesterday. Can't wait to get it. Cheers, Dwayne. I appreciate that. Bullfrog 79 said, good work, Malcolm. Getting better with each book. Been shouting up your channel. Please check out my videos. I need the views. I'll have a look, mate, definitely. Finger picking good. This is on UK Legal Self-Defense. It said frozen peas in a 10p bag. Also getaway decoy. Slingshot Warrior, good stuff, bro. This is on the book again. Who knows it? It would be nice to have more hard copies of Bushcraft stuff for reference in case the internet goes down. Mad Dog Survival. It's a nice one, mate. Pictures definitely say a lot more than lots of writing, sometimes especially when regarding making something. The library is growing nicely. Cheers, Mad Dog. So we've got a few more comments. The problem is, I've got over 1,000 videos on YouTube, and most of them, well, not most of them, but you know, a fair few of them get, even if a fair few of them get one comment on each, that still means I've got masses and masses of comments to go through. So I'll go for a few more. I've probably replied to most of the regulars, which is what I wanted to do. So we've got Inspired Wilderness Mentoring, which is my friend Michael Champagne. He's written to me a few times on numerous different videos lately. So I wanted to try and reply to him. So on the Eskimo Squirrel, so he said, brilliant, can be applied to all kinds of snare trap. Fox, coyote, wolf, deer, mink, this about anything. Mention of bone is exceptional, easier to come by than antler, and plus better than wood. Wood is great, but also... put a joke there. Wood is great, that's what she said. Bone, even better. I think if wood, then use hardwood and then fire harden. If bone, can also fire harden. Great vid mount, love seeing new, old stuff, hardly mentioned. No, cheers Mike, appreciate that, mate. Like I said, I would have replied to all the comments, but I've been feeling a bit crap lately, so... see if I can chuck out a few more videos today if I can. So I'll answer some I haven't answered. So I've got, a few more regulars here. Electronic Poacher on how to skin a pheasant without a knife. He said break the wings first, mate, and yes, fresher is better. New one, well I think so anyway. Neil Castle. Great video, I've used pretty much all of these, and like you I generally have to carry all my water. I found if I carry meat, bacon that I can store in my camelback for a couple of days to keep it cool in warm weather. If you hang it on a branch, it's cooled by the air and chilled overnight. That's a great idea, mate. Bushcraft and fishing with a pikey. Great stuff, mate. Yeah, I'm not a fan of taking canned food, but I've been grateful for taking the odd can of full English breakfast in a can. You never fancy it at home, but in the woods on a cold morning, it's bloody heaven. And the other canned food I take is Co-op mixed veg and a can of old oak hot dogs to make a stew, as they both come in their own water for cooking. So it swings and roundabouts on weight, but saves your drinking water, and you just stir in a few spoons of chicken gravy granules. Been trying to find bags of dehydrated onion to add to it, and for putting away for crap at the fan, but can't find it at my local. Great stuff, mate. Cheers, Mikey. I'll tell you what I have seen. I don't know if it was onions, but I have seen like powdered garlic, you know, similar thing, and that's just in them little spice jars kind of thing. Done it myself. Said tins are bulky but also very useful. You can boil anything in an empty can or make a burner. Yeah. Patrick Fisher said there are tons of options when it comes to MRE type stuff here in the US. There are meals for $2 called Complete, which come in plastic container. They have meat and veg like a roast beef or gravy and mashed potatoes, and you can heat them but not necessary, and shelf life is great. It's easy to save a ton of money buying non-military MREs. Well, we do get a lot over here, like different MREs and that, but I found they are a fair bit more expensive than tins, which is a shame. Like I said, I really wanted to kind of comment on, reply to the comments of the regular commenters. So Rick always prepared, so looks good. Cheers, Rick. Tony Constantinople. This is on about the repurposed MREs. He said, it says on chorizo to use them in 5 days of opening, but that's crap. It's a cured sausage. Keep it for a couple of months and it's sound. Had it on pizza just last night. In fact, no squirty backside for me. Now, well, I know that, but I don't like to say to people if it says something. Do you know what I mean? You know. Sinister Steve said beef jerky would be a good thing to add. I've only seen it sold in Asda's, but you can get it in bulk from Amazon at a decent price. And pate meat spread with crackers is another good snack. Yeah, well, to be honest, there was loads more things I probably could have thought of to put in the repurposed MREs, but to be honest, I'd forgotten half of them, and I was picking stuff out the cupboard rather than going and buying it. So, yeah, beef jerky, definitely, things like that. Winter Fresh said, why don't you dehydrate the meat so it lasts longer? Well, yeah, if I had a dehydrator or the setup in the garden to dehydrate some, I would do that, definitely. So Sydney Rough Diamond said, I'm partial to a pot noodle. Well, yeah, you can't beat a pot noodle in a thing. Sam Ride, this is a simple and efficient bird trap trigger. It's a great trigger system. Mount those are some good looking notches too. Cheers, Sam. We've got the usual commenters. Well, I don't know if you can see this, but I could just keep going and going and going and going on messages that I haven't replied to. So what I do, I've tried to answer most of the regulars, which is what I wanted to do. So right, I'll see if I can do another video later. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you later.